Hi there, my Virgo Libra. Welcome into your November reading. Let's see here, what do we got for you and what you can expect for your month ahead. We're going to talk about career and love as well. And we're going to start here with some overall energy. Okay. So if you're interested, by the way, in getting this exact reading, as you see it here on YouTube, but personalized for you, you can join us on Patreon for that on the Look Mama I'm Flying tier. And at the beginning of every single month, I'll email it to you. And you'll get your personalized reading. Okay. But let's see here, what do we got for you, my Virgo Libra, for November. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have July, so that could be a significant month, as well as January. So it could be a significant birthday or something that happened in these months. Something that you kind of start this month could be relevant for the month of January, okay? But we have vines, seek out information that will help you, wind chimes, peace and harmony. Pay attention to your work with the desk, mountain road, you are on the road to success. And we have dagger, fear, worries, tense situations in that January card. So I kind of am getting that for career, there is something you need to learn. So if you're kind of, I don't know, looking into courses or maybe going back to school or some sort, this is kind of your confirmation. I feel like whatever you're trying to achieve in your career, there is a lot of success. You are on the road to that, but it's like you still need to figure some things out. And this month we have Mercury going retrograde. It's a great time for you to learn and absorb a lot of new information, because things may be a little bit more slowed down, a little bit more into stillness. So I feel like your guides are trying to push you a little bit in that direction, because there's something you need to figure out. Okay, I feel like there's some new information, some new techniques, something new that you need to learn. Okay, but I feel like this is going to be a month where that stillness for some people, like I just did Leo-Virgo's reading, and for Leo-Virgo, the stillness was a bit of a conflict because there was a lack of control on their lives, and that was causing a little bit of inner conflict. For you, I actually feel like you're going to manage that pretty well. I feel like the stillness is going to feel quite good. Maybe you haven't, rested in some time, and I feel like this could be the moment for you to kind of slow down, wind down, and just, allow your life to be filled with this peace and harmony and beautiful energy, okay? And then with this fear, worries, and tense situations, I'm kind of getting this as mindset. So whether this is related to career or related to love, I feel like there's something here around overthinking a little bit, letting insecurities get in the way, and letting fears kind of control you a little bit. So I feel like you're not fearing lack of control. I feel like you're letting fears control you. Okay, so just be careful about that. I feel like this is about a specific situation. So yeah, let's see where we go with that. I already pre-shuffled a couple cards for you. Let's start by talking about career, and then we're going to jump into love, okay? So we have align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change, and we have warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? Okay, so I feel like this is related to that thing of learning stuff, and we were talking about how it could have been about, courses and that kind of thing. And I mean, with the warrior woman, I feel like it still has that resonance where, understanding what are the next steps you need to take, and if you need help to achieve them, then don't go and ask for that help. But with this align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change, I feel like that is the lesson here. That is the thing you need to learn. It's about understanding, and I'm kind of getting that this may be about habits of some sort, but understanding what in your life, or in this case in your career, is working for you and what is not. And that is what you need to learn to get better. Okay, so it's a little bit like, if it is habits, it is about being better, right? In your balance of work and life. It is about getting better in your personal growth. But if it is more of this, sort of reflection on, okay, so I did this, but I failed here. Okay, how can I get better? How can I learn from that failure, right? So I feel like that is kind of where your guides are coming from. All right, but for some of you, again, there may be definitely something here for you to learn in a course, in a some sort of workshop, something like that, okay? So don't be afraid to explore those platforms and resources. I feel like they're going to do you very good. What matters here is that you're taking the necessary steps to achieve that success, and that you don't stop until you get it, okay? Let's see here from the tarot. Okay. So we have the Chariot. We have the Five of Wands with the Moon. We have over here Page of Swords with the Empress, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So I feel like these fears, worries, tense situations is definitely, at least part of it, it's related here with career. I feel like there may be something around like not being good enough, and that's where I feel like learning more, it's going to help you, feel a little bit more confident in your skills and in your talents and that kind of thing. But you are aligned with success. That is the first thing we need to talk about. Okay, you are definitely on the path to receive a lot of abundance, a lot of recognition, for you to accomplish whatever goal you have in mind. There is, though, some limiting beliefs here that are creating a lot of internal conflict and are not allowing you to move forward fully and completely. And I feel like you're always sort of like looking over your shoulder to see who's better than you, to see who can do it better, to see, I don't know, I feel like you almost may have this sort of talk with yourself of, I don't know, if people have this business that is so good, why would they come to mine? That is a failure, and it's new and it's immature, right? I feel like you're kind of putting yourself down and putting your work and your talents down and not really appreciating all that you have to give. So that is something we need to work on, okay? That thing of learn about yourself, learn about those limiting beliefs and learn how to curb them, okay? Affirmation is always a great way to do that, but I personally, feel like awareness is the first biggest important step that you need, okay? Because the second you are aware, then when that thought comes through, you're able to manage it and move around it, okay? So again, affirmations are a great way to deal with these limiting beliefs, especially if you do it not only when you are triggered by something and that thought comes up, but has a daily thing, okay? For your brain to start absorbing those new ideas and believing in them, okay? But I feel like you have something to build. You have something to grow. I'm also getting something around, how do I say this? It's almost like don't copy other people, like learn from people, but don't copy other people. Like be your own person, be original, add your voice into it. Add your little touch. So if you go to those workshops and if you go to those courses and you learn this and that and the other, obviously use those techniques and, incorporate what you've learned into your career, but always give it that personal touch. Don't simply copy what someone else did, okay? I feel like copying is a great tool for you to learn, but then if you want to kind of stand out, you have to be yourself, right? Yeah. So let's see here. What is some advice? I feel like you have a lot of things to explore. I honestly don't see much happening in terms of you reaching that success, but I see you getting better. And for a lot of you, kind of managing these little thoughts here, okay? So we have love blocks, and this is almost like self-love blocks. We also have independence blocks. So it's that thing of like seeing yourself as enough, seeing yourself as talented, seeing your business or your projects, your career has good enough, and that people are going to love it, okay? That you have a place in the industry, and I feel like you're kind of taking yourself out of that place, okay? So don't give up, keep fighting here. We have repeating sixes. Pay attention to those repeating numbers throughout the month. That is a sign of harmony, of balance, and that is literally the wind chimes, right? So I feel like it's going to be a very peaceful month for, again, it's almost like getting into hermit mode, closing yourself in your room and just studying. And in this case, affirmations too, okay? Studying about yourself. But be kind. Your inner child needs that. And then have some patience, okay? I feel like we're going to see for December, right? But I wouldn't be surprised if nothing much is happening here in your career. And maybe January, it's going to be the time where I know something shifts and you really reach that success and you start to see some growth and development there, okay? I feel like this month there is a little moment here of, all right, let's look within. Let's see how can we get better. All right. And for some of you, if it is about those habits, it is about finding that balance, okay, between your work and personal life. Alrighty. So let's see here. What do we got for love? trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? And we have yes, just say yes. So that is the thing with that dagger. I feel like it kind of relates to career, but also relates to love. Because I feel like your intuition is telling you that a relationship here, some sort of situation, some person, they're really good for you. I feel like your intuition is telling you, hey, just say yes, just go towards it. Just have fun and embrace this new beginning. But I feel like they're probably because of your previous relationships or, I don't know, maybe even the ideas that you have of societies, I don't know, of society nowadays, essentially. Of your parents' relationship or relationships that you have around you that are not that healthy or not something that you want. And they may be, I don't know, shaping up a little bit of your mindset about love and about relationships. And that is something you need to be aware of. Okay. Where do these fears come from? First of all, what is your intuition telling you and what is your brain telling you? And I feel like you're going to find a difference there. Okay. And first you need to kind of understand what is your intuition and what is your mindset speaking. Okay. Usually your brain, your ego comes from a place of fear. And your intuition comes from a place of, just a little whisper, just that gut feeling that tells you this could actually be something good. But your brain won't let you believe in that, right? So that whisper kind of comes through and says, hey, this may actually be a really good relationship. And immediately your brain goes, yeah, but what if they cheat on me? Yeah, but what if they do this, right? Your brain is going to immediately find excuses to walk away. Okay? And we need to understand, why are these excuses here? It most likely has to do with something you haven't healed, and that needs to be healed. Okay? Because there is something really beautiful here for you. Okay? And I'm also getting a little bit like, allow yourself to dream, allow yourself to, I don't know, fantasize, I don't know, like read a good oldie, just romance. Those simple romances that is just cliche after cliche, but it just really warms your soul. Allow yourself to dream of those cliches. Allow yourself to believe that you can have them. I feel like right now you're not allowing yourself to do that. Okay. Let's see here from the tarot. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Maybe you're having a little bit of a struggle letting go of that. Not necessarily letting go of independence, but understanding that you deserve to be loved the same way that you've been loving yourself, right? I feel like you're really protective of yourself and not really wanting to let anyone disturb the peace that you've created, kind of burst the bubble that you've created. And again, 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, I do feel like there is some sort of breakup here or ending in your love life that is causing a lot of burdens. It is causing a lot of tension in you and a lot of limiting beliefs that is not allowing you to move forward and to welcome new things. Because we have over here Page of Wands and the Hierophant. You have over here a beautiful opportunity that may start really small and with just a lot of fun and, small conversation, but you kind of connect and it's just, you immediately see them as a really good friend and someone you can rely on. And it turns out you can definitely rely on it because Hierophant, this can lead to a higher level of commitment. Okay? We have over here Taurus energy especially, but it doesn't have to be. But I feel like this is someone really stable. Okay, someone really kind and patient more than anything. So I feel like, I feel like they're someone patient, but they're also someone that respects themselves. So if you're going to keep on pushing them away, they're not going to stay around for too long because they have their self-respect. And if you're saying no, hey, I'm going to find someone that wants me, right? But I feel like if you just allow yourself to at least explore this, I feel like you can be very pleasantly surprised. And this person is going to be the most lovely, loyal, caring person you could ever find. Okay, repeating 7s. That is a sign that you were aligned with this, a sign that you have been manifesting this, that you can create a beautiful relationship in this, and that you can change some love cycles here that you've had. Because again, for some of you, maybe you've been cheated on or you've seen that happening in other relationships. you've been through some toxic relationship cycles, that doesn't have to repeat itself. You have been growing, you have been taking care of yourself, and now you can build something so different, okay? Because now you are protective of yourself, so you're not going to allow this to happen again, okay? I feel like this whole reading kind of comes down to you believing and trusting yourself, you know? But we have slow down, clarity is coming, don't let anyone stop you, and you need to stop. So it's like, you need to stop yourself from overthinking, but essentially breathe, okay? I feel like if you're jumping into conclusions, you're not going to find the truth of this. You need to, it's like this, fine, seek out information that will help you. Give yourself the time to get to know this person and to see any red flags that may appear, or the green flags that might appear too, okay? I feel like you need time to explore those two possibilities, okay? Because I feel like you're immediately, this person hasn't done anything yet. They haven't opened their mouth and you're already saying, yeah, red flag, you know? And you haven't even given them any time at all. So slow down, breathe. I feel like it's going to be a bit of a challenge to overcome these limiting beliefs. But again, awareness, be aware of why these limiting beliefs are here, on what you're still holding on from the past, how that is affecting you. And then again, affirmations are always a great way to do that. Also feeling gratitude for the love from your parents, from your pets, from your friends that you already have around you, to help you feel a little bit more of that energy and trust it. And then at least just allow yourself to get to know this person just a little tiny bit more. Okay? All right. So let's finish this up with some fun things for you to do. You can do these alone. You can do these with someone else, whatever you prefer. But this is essentially just a little inspiration for you. So we have breakfast in bed, yoga class, bike ride. We have camping, tech-free night. We have gardening and cooking class. All right. So feel free to pause the video and screenshot this if you want to keep it as a little reminder throughout the month. But yeah, this is what I have for you. So thank you so much for being here. If this helped and resonated, don't forget to smash the like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. If you're interested in those private readings and extra content on Patreon, the link is going to be down below. And over there in the description box, you'll also find my merch, my decks, my journals. We just have a new one for gratitude, which is a great thing for these affirmations as well. So definitely check it out. And also my tarot course. Okay, so if you're interested in any of that, links are going to be down below. But that is it. So thanks so much for being here once again. I love you very much. I wish you the best, and hopefully we'll talk very, very soon. Bye-bye.